And put this as I need to change that. Wait, is that? Oh, dude, I didn't change the freaking thumbnail for that. Whoops. Whoops. Change that real quick. There we go. There we go. Change that thing. Change that thing, and then we'll be good here. Now we should be good to go. Let's refresh that, yo. Good to go. Refresh that, yo. Like a yo-yo. Low to the flow. Here we go. Once again. Like a dragon, a bear with bends. A bear with bends. Yeah. Anyway, let's turn the game audio on. Switch to this one. And like so. Let's turn the bone. Should be on now. Wait, it's not. Oh, did I turn it off? Jesus, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Let's go. There we go. I'll be on my shit. Yeah. It's on top. Okay, let's get there. All right. All right. All right. All right, so this is, so we saw this, that they had this freaking quest here. So we need to do this quest. That's what the game plan is here. We gotta do this. So I had no idea. We had no idea that was even a thing, bruv. We were like, wait, what? So what is this nonsense on our screen, bruv? We got a whole freaking new main story quest that they just snuck in. Like, hello? It's been there for like a week. Hello? Hello? So we wanted to address that. That's the first thing that we wanted to address. First and foremost. First and foremost. Yeah. What we got? What we got?
Muggy day.
Indeed.
Sky's gloomy. Air's all wet. Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence.
Let me finish my sentence.
Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
Cold? So cold, what I really meant to say is I'm sorry for the way I am. I never meant to be so cold. A hot meal should warm you right up. Cold to you, I'm sorry about all the lies.
Right.
Maybe in a different light.
We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Laguna.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, that's that pasta looking on point.
This is a feast and a half.
Some spaghettis.
Hey, Rover.
Mm-hmm.
So, we did bring enough money, right?
I mean, how much you trying to eat, bro?
Rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue.
Money's not an issue, mate.
Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimont is
All of
billed
it?
straight to the F-Force Palace.
Ooh, okay. All right, we eating
What?
good then. We eating good then,
I
baby.
think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Well, I mean, we are esteemed guests, so, I mean, I understand.
Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon.
Indeed. Indeed, that is
And
us.
you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
meal? This effer really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know,
Effer is
hang around
Augusta,
a
I
bit
guess, right?
longer.
The title for her
This
position.
smells amazing.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clues should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus. We're so close to the finish line. Just one step away.
Finish line.
Our pace is
Everything
slowed.
equates to a song in my head. Finish line. That was a band.
Relax.
Tell me what you thought about when you were young and so alone. That was them. The worst is
I remember
over.
Lupa said there's
You
this
can
weird
have the
light
best
cloud
of
hanging
me.
over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Effer's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh. That
A
reminds
big
me.
hunt.
Aren't we supposed to
The
meet her
hunt
today?
is near.
A
The
messenger came
hunt
this morning.
has arisen.
Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
I mean, Septimonians who like to fight, they're like Saiyans, bro. So I
You
mean,
think
I guess
so?
that does make sense, my G.
I've only
That does
met her a
make
few
sense.
times,
They're like Saiyans,
but I
dude.
doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, is she really in a position to do whatever she wants?
Of course she is. She's the freaking
Guessed
F
from
bro.
afar. You possess
Of course she
eyes
is. She's
as
the
clear as
freaking F
crystal.
-4.
But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Effer must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
And you are?
I am Nestor, a traveling poet. The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the effort, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
What's that? What's the service?
Wait, how do you know he's the champion? And all that
I
stuff
mean,
about the
how-
F4
dude.
too.
Everyone knows, bro.
Huh?
At this
Your
point, let's be
eyes.
honest.
Were we talking too loud?
What?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, And its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Ephor of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Then tell me about Augusta. Tell me more.
Augusta.
Well, that's a pretty cool picture.
A girl of humble birth. A resonator.
That's a pretty cool
of
picture right there. We
modest
take
talent.
that snapshot.
A commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place.
And eventually claimed her place.
Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
West unlocked. Alright, what's all this? Dear guests from afar, do follow me into the near-forgotten stories of Augusta, but simply telling it might be a bit dull. What are you trying to do? What methods do you have in mind? Perhaps having a listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. This should add a more immersive touch to the sounds and images you get to hear and see. Are we roleplaying? I'm ready. Of course, I guess the story is already written. No matter what choices you make, they will not alter our reality. Okay, of course, yeah. So we're just experiencing it, but like, of course, story, yeah, the history's already set, obviously. Yet be wary, fate is fickle, and a misstep can lead to a swift end. Weigh your choices carefully. I understand. Her past decisions may not have always been the best. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex thoughts and let me sing the epic of a young girl, Augusta. Take a deep breath. I'm Augusta, I'm Augusta. A gentle warm light begins to blur your vision. You slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small frightened girl clutching a sword stands amidst the ruins. A group of solemn Septimonian gladiators stands guard around her. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the dark tide did to your home, and we're here to help. Timidly observe the man in front of you. Boldly observe the man in front of you. Different choices will change the corresponding stats value. You must be hungry here. This should be enough to keep you from starving now. Take the food offered by a gladiator. Refuse the food offered by a gladiator. Touch to swallow, refuse the food. We could take you to the Septimont City. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster will strike. Staring at these ruins won't change anything. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they'll never hold against the dark tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. Let go of your sword. Grip your sword with determination. The gladiators shake their heads and pat your shoulder. Follow them. Look back at the ruined village. Remember to maintain the stats balance. The story ends if a stat drops to 0. Okay. Reach 100. A story chapter is complete once the corresponding goals are met. In the end, you chose to leave the village. Ooh, boy. I think we're good now. Okay, yeah, we're back. Because we're pushing it to the limit. Push it to the limit. The limit! Follow the layers, you arrive in the city of Septimont by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving at the central square. And while you notice, I mean, it looks like everything's good. It's still green. Let me make sure that torch is good. Make sure it looks okay. Let it be okay, mate. Right? Let it be okay. YouTube's fine. Following the gladiators, you arrive in the city of Septimont by ship. You wave them goodbye after arriving at the central square. Meanwhile, you notice the square is crowded with citizens. Citizens. Netizens. Himmy-hins. Waving them goodbye after arriving at the central square. So you're all of the city. Remain quiet and anxious. So you're all of the city. Remain quiet and anxious. Wow. A poster for the Gladiators Agon is pinned to a wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. Draw closer to the crowd. The gathering people push you towards the crowd. You must know Septimont reveres strength. Here only the victor reigns. That is a law older than the city itself. Notice the passion-filled eyes of the Septimonian. You notice the disdain in the eyes of the Septimonian. Notice the passion. Eat or be eaten, such is the way of the city. To survive, you'll have to find your bite and seize the crowd with your own teeth. You can't stop thinking about the conversation. You realize that gladiators are the very symbol of strength of Septimont. If there's a way to determine the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you're looking for. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Tear down the poster and walk away from the crowd. Prelude the crowd. As you leave, you notice that 3 words stand out in the incessant chatter: identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the agon as a mere boring displays of butchery, but were heartily entertained by the sights of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. Want to have a little bet on how many rats are going to try for the agon this year? Them and their stench be stinking up the place, in other words. You're slightly concerned about your status and talents. In other words, bro, why would I be concerned, bro? You are determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back, someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps even teach you to see the fight through to the end. After hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Cato, whoever it is. Cato is a retired gladiator star, but takes on a few prodigies. So you want to join the agon, you say? Why don't you start by telling me a little about yourself? You recall the discussions about gladiators, identity, status, and talents. People in the city of Septimont seem to value these more than anything. You choose to lie about your past, speak honestly about your past. Accepting fate, speak honestly. The Dark Tide took your home and you came to Septimont seeking strength. Is that so? You've got some metal, but that's not going to cut it here. It's not going to cut it here. It's not gonna cut it here. Go home. People like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen enough of idiots like you. Try to argue. What now? Still here, are you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. The Cato straight in the eye. Tighten your grip on the sword. Alright then, let's have a duel. Land one strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. This duel here is your entrance trial. Accept the duel after great deliberation. Accept the duel without hesitation. Blades meet in a sharp clash. Cato moves with practiced ease. You are quickly defeated. Strengthless. Do you realize how weak you are? Which is why I'm seeking power. Which is why I want to become a gladiator. Do you really know who you're fighting against? Can you really best me? You can't. Now, how do you plan to end this? Challenge him again the next day. Back for round 2, are we? Country rats like you sure are as pestering as the city folks say you are, huh? Defend, attack. Just like the last time, you aren't much of a challenge to Cato. You're swiftly beaten at once. Go back. This is not your path. Continue the challenge on the 3rd day. Too slow, too weak. Your foolish swings only bring smiles to your enemies. So then I'll be stronger. Then I'll be faster. Get stronger, better, faster. Just is that your best? How naive. Well, I guess a rat that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate. You've lost. Challenge him again on the 4th day. But we ain't no quitters, bro. Still not ready to give up. Why don't you sell your sword? It's like, bro, we will be here all year, bro. If I gotta challenge you every single day for the next year, the next 10 years, bro, we will be here, bro. We are committed. We are committed, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can knock me down 1,000,000 times. 1,000,000 times, and I'll get back up 1,000,001. you keep knocking me down and I'll keep getting up, and you'll get pissed as hell and I'll just keep getting up. Still not ready to give up? Why don't you sell your sword? It'll get you some food at least. Continue the challenge on the 5th day. You stand before Kato again, dragging your exhausted body. Nearly at your limit. I can still fight. I'm about to collapse. The wind swept up by the blade whispers past, and you're suddenly home. Soft sunlight cascades on the great oak's leaves. You hear your friends' laughter, your parents' gentle calls. But in the very next breath, a bone-deep chill engulfs you. That touch, you know it all too well. Thoughts race across your mind, and your hand instinctively gripped the sword hilt. I won't surrender. Can't stop here. Trinity Ladder defeated Kato. Continue. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. Catch Kato's sword, it's rather heavy. Pull out to Kato. In Septimon's arena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. This sword is yours now. Victor. Conquest. If you are determined to bite off that crown, do not fall before you get there. Augusta. That's your name, isn't it? No, yes, I am Augusta. Yes, I am Augusta. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose this name. The spectators may brand you with a number, a symbol, or even the name of some wild beast. I have no other choice. I am prepared. The only last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make them know my true name. I will make the crowd cheer. Augusta. Training starts tomorrow, 6 sharp. Right here, excuse me. New arrival in the big city. Chapter 1, new arrival in the big city. Completed. Tap anywhere close. Interesting. This is very, very interesting in how they approach this one, eh?
Enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself.
True.
And naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary.
Nothing extraordinary.
Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself.
Again and again.
Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight.
Never forged overnight.
Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
What's wrong, Abby?
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
Oh, but they are. But they are.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
No. There might be one. The power of one.
Do you mean Kato?
Begins with believing.
Do you believe Kato handed her that final victory on purpose? And that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had long grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Kato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name.
Maybe he saw her strength before anyone else did.
Why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Okay. We can do that. Continue chatting, okay. Are you ready to listen? I am. Listen to the epic blazing. Let's go. Dawn breaks with a pale glow. A month has already passed under Kato's training, and today, the grind continues. A little rest won't hurt. I'll go later. Stick to the training schedule. You arrive at the training sites, repeating the same moves over and over again. You arrive at the training site. Repeating the same moves over and over again has begun to wear on your patience. You notice some gladiators training in moves you've never seen before. You decide to stay focused and keep your own training. Peek into their training. You reflect on your training. It was always you alone, facing the wooden post, patching yourself up over and over, given to sadness, endure and push through. Days slip by, and the gladiator's Agon draws near. Agon. Today, Kato will give you one final lesson. I've done all I can to prepare you. Now, you are on your own. Is this the graduation ceremony? The training ends today? Here's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pulls you through all this training? You are unsure what to say. You already know the answer. Never forgotten. Your ideal has never faltered since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others. You meet Kato's gaze, and he reads the answer in your eyes. I remember my true ambition. Offer Kato your thanks. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall Kato's words from when this all started. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts and win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make it happen. I very much look forward to it. I will make it happen. You're aware that sponsors of the Gladiators Agon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants, figures beyond your reach except, perhaps, in the underground arena. These are all top-of-the-line merchandise I got here. Here to have a look? It's an underground merchant. Like products on display, you and a few other gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants in the stands. One by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted away. Volunteer yourself. Take a step forward. The audience casts their eyes in your direction, however. All you receive is constant laughter in return. Visions of your home's ruin flash within your mind. Glimpses of the noble's lavish lifestyle flicker through. These laughs, so they really did have a hand in that disaster. The dark tide alone did not destroy your home. The rots in high places also played a part in your home's ruin. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life of indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiators existed only to serve their desires. Silently you swear to shatter these rules. Pride of anger ignites your chest. Well, a village girl with such unremarkable forte dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last time Septimont had a joke this amusing. Show them your sword. Try and you'll see. What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown and scrambling for your life so we can all have a good laugh? Or do you think playing innocent will win you favor? I never disappoint. Don't underestimate me. Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. You give the nobles a chilling stare as they talk in whispers. You bear a small anticipation that someone will pick you. Entertainment, you say? In Septimont, strength defines worth. We shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers herself. You turn your view towards the voice. With heavy steps, a well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stands towards you. He smells of rotten stench. It's unlike the smell of rats, as the Septimonians have put it, but a foul odor of power and wealth. You frown at the old-school noble. Silently clench your fists. I engage only in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further, brave young lady. You accept the noble's trials. Though trials is too fine a word for something intended only to break you, head to the trial grounds. Outside the walls of Septimont City lies a wasteland plagued by the dark tides, your homeland. It's now different from the home you remember. Returning home, you can't help but feel sentimental. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls deep within the cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. Your first trial is to slay the beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you of all equipment but a dual sword. I have no choice but to accept. The dual sword is more than enough. The mountain trail winds like a serpent. Among the charred tree stumps, dozens of bleak skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. When the first rays of sunlight split the clouds, the cave reveals itself, breathing death. Before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. Who are you? Try to break free. Shh, get down. You trying to get yourself killed? Hold your breath, or you'll alert it. Do as he says. Struggle. You turn around to see a hunter. Just then, a massive beast roars and walks past where you were hiding. Secretly stare at it. Keep your head down. After the lion beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him the beast did not notice you. It was, wasn't it? It was thanks to you, wasn't it? It was thanks to you, wasn't it? Wow. Wow. Going by those clothes, you're a Septimont gladiator, eh? I used to be just like you. Lost a big match, got tossed out by the nobles, and ended up like this, with nothing but their playthings. The skills honed for battle are now merely tools for survival. Septimont has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such reality. Only a madman would go after that lion. I know what I'm doing. His words are rough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. You bid the hunter farewell and make preparations for the hunt. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. After a few days, you've managed to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast. Thus, you march towards the deep cave, into the cave, into the cave. Deep within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly. Then, a sudden dread freezes your steps. Between the flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears, the lion beast. Fire from the nether dances amid its golden mane, while claws like scythes tear wounds in the earth. Draw your sword and strike the lion beast. Maintain distance and swing your sword. As you expected, your sword fails you. It's ineffective against the lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You decide to quickly analyze the cave's environment, dodge its attack, and search for a weak point. I mean, the roar storms me again? What is it? It's not attacking me, it's just roaring, right? The thunderous roar storms you again. I would have time to quickly analyze the cave's environment, right? Just before the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at the stalactite. How do you say that? Stalactite, right? It's just stalactite and stalagmite, right? Above, whatever. It crashes down into the lion's gaping jaws. It still has to fight. It's not over yet. It still has to fight. It's not over yet. Fearless trial bearer. You land on its neck. It lunges to seize you, but your swift dodges force its claws into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. Guess using the environment is one way to do it. Finally. The trial has ended, and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down into the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns red. The birds scatter and the fish vanish. You sense the forest The forest is uneasy at your presence. Are they afraid of my power? Are they afraid of me? The critter's panic plunges you into reflection. For the first time, you realize that power can instill fear. You are still somewhat shaken. You desire more power. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposes the second trial upon you. I know full well the next one won't be easy. What is it this time? Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that all the warriors of Septima have 2 lives. 2 lives? Kato seemed to mention this before. One by their parents and the other by their sword. You may consider the sword in the gladiator's hand as their life in the arena. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me you are worthy of standing in the arena. Turn we discuss as you wave to accept. To get the admission pass for the Agon, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight gladiators of Septimont. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see when you will fall. Look, it's that girl again. I didn't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry those swords? Ignore their comments. Focus on the opponent before you. You have grown. People will talk. Let people talk, y'all. People are going to talk. That's what they do. Focus on what you're doing, y'all. It's a life lesson for all of y'all. People are going to talk. Like Devin the dude said, people talk. Lie and look. They gossip to shit. That's how their time is took. Keep doing your things. Don't rest your case, you know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you're doing, y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. People are going to talk regardless. You have grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword rests against your opponent's throat. Spare the opponents and wait for the next challenger. Suppress your desire to kill. One by one, the gladiators you've challenged grow in numbers. Those you've defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Steadily plant the opponent's sword into the ground. Raise the opponent's sword. Even in Septimont, there's a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to seek out tougher challengers. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Agon from one of the noble houses. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Agon. Power, wealth, those aren't things brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. Indeed. Oh, so what? Indeed, he does. I don't give 2 poops either. I'm still gonna bring him down. Because you clearly don't know who I am. The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer. Perfect job and a substantial fortune if you walk away from the duel. Rip the contract. Take the offer. Rip the contract. Boy, I ain't got time for your money. You can't buy me out. You reject the bribe without a second thought. Humiliated, the noble servant spits curses in your face. Respond calmly. Say nothing. Avoid any altercations. Respond calmly. You ignorant country peasant. Do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. Ignore the servant. I the scion beside the servant. The scion silences the rambling servant and tears up the contract. Let's go. There is no point in talking sense into an arrogant fool. Then again, I'd appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. They throw a bag of credits as a way to humiliate you, following it up with sarcasm and mocking gestures. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. You can keep trying. Retaliate with the same insults. You feel nothing. Keep trying, bro. The day arrives. Victor accepts the challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. You remember well the haughty look he wore but a few days prior. But the nobles wield only words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent scion and casually lift his pretty helmet with the tip of your sword. Stare at the watching nobles with contempt. Approach the noble seats. I have won, and I achieved it without wasting your time. Do you see? Your gilded lies shatter before real strength. Step on Victor's helmet. Toss the helmet back to Victor. Crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their heads. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords. 99 opponents defeated. Now, only one life is left to claim. Those gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you except one. Ardell, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. Talents no longer matter to me. A sword tempered by countless battles is no less sharp. Amidst the endless chanting of the name Ardell, you arrive as promised. As always, spectators crowd the arena. Even the old school nobles present this time. Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs yours, and his crushing presence brings to mind the. We try to tone some of this down. Oh, that's why. That's probably freaking why. That's why that happened. Probably tone some of that down. You know what I'm saying? Tone it down. Tone it down. Yeah. I figured out why I was doing that though. Okay. I think I figured out why I was doing that, mate. I think I figured it out. I figured it out. I've been trying to reach you. Bought me a book. It's on the sun. What are you holding out for? What's always in the way? Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs you, and his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. Continue. After several exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, and Ardell's armor is unusually heavy. You are all too familiar with the noble's despicable tricks. Keep calm. Anger brews within you. Keep calm. Don't let anger brew within you. Anger only makes your sense cloudy. Anger makes you falter. Anger makes you easy to defeat. Keep a clear mind. Don't let that anger engulf you. If you're going to have anger, use it. Channel it. But keep composure. Keep calm. Anger brews within you. Keep calm. You then shift your pace, luring Ardell into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his steps grow loose, his reaction sluggish. Seize the opportunity. Now's the chance. Your sword stops just before the neck of Septimon's strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately, the crowd erupts into applause. Stab, stab, stab. Is that so? What? Kill, kill, kill right here. Now. Right here now. I mean, what's like the same things, probably. Is one the better one to do? Ardell closes his eyes and accepts his fate. Let's leave it there. Victory is already mine. Blade of glory. You feel a sense of relief. You feel the people's gaze. Continue. What's going on, Song? Thank you for the alert, dude. Look back at the crowd and wave. Leave the cheers behind you. No, I'm not going to wave at the crowd. You know, I came here to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to wave at the crowd, boy. I came here to do my thing. I did my thing. And I'm dipping. Plain and simple. I don't need the approval of the crowd. The crowd doesn't mean nothing to me. I don't need the approval of the crowd. I came here to do what I needed to do. I did what I did. This guy lives. I don't need to take his life. I don't need to be like these other Septimonians, gladiators, taking their lives. The crowd wants me to kill this guy. We ain't stabbing him. We ain't killing him. We don't need to. We proved what we need to do. We proved who we are. Let's keep it moving. Leave the cheers behind. Y'all ain't getting no waves from me. The next day you arrive before the old school nobles with 100 lives. Ardell is merely made of Septimontian flesh. Above him stands a far greater force. I'm ready for the third trial. Probably beyond any Septimonian. I'm ready. Your third trial is to earn the blessing of Arsinosa, the This is an impossible feat. He never planned to let me pass the trial. I know Arsinosa. It has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no humans can ever reach, the last wall of Septimont. But I have no reason to yield. I accept. It is this insurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst for victory in your blood. You accept the third trial, to confront the guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa. On the eve of the trial, you return to the training grounds once again. While you wait for Kato, you find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of true strength. Cut it down and leave the past behind. Well, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength can be destructive. Strength can instill fear. Strength brings conquests, such as humanity's oldest rule, Augusta. I'll be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. Thank you. I will not stop here. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your stacked collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse their opponent's swords with their own after victory. Now, you decide to tread the same path and stand before the smithy. Stop outside the blacksmith's forge. Gaze at the flying sparks from the blacksmith's forge. You wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you still seek to do this with power and not of your own. Watching the blacksmith's hammer rise and fall, and seemingly impractical idea emerges. What's that? What's this impractical idea you speak of, eh? What is this impractical idea you speak of? There. In the end, you use your forte to fuse all the swords into one. Feel the power. Grip the heavy sword in your hand. Your forte never stands out among resonators, but its seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge fire and hammer swings. The day of the final trial has arrived. You walk to the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns blare from atop the 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arsinosa. Take a deep breath. Survey your surroundings. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The nobles' banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. Arsinosa appears. Arsinosa's mountainous size catches your eye. There's a slight ringing in your ears. It's awake. A noble shrieked. Arsinosa stands silently opposite you. Slowly, his eyes open, coldly watching you. Rest your hand on the hilt. Focus and stay alert. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the lioness shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging the flying debris. A chill seeps through the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Take the initiative. Take up a defensive stance. The screams from the stands are soon drowned by the lioness's roar. A wave of sounds and dust rips past your ears. You can taste blood. You can taste blood on your lips and tongue. Ignore the pain and tend to the wound later. Quickly patch yourself up. Her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your swords rise. Your sword rises to meet her descending paws. The strike shall be my all. Recall your encounters from the previous battles. This is Sparta. This is... You manage to withstand Arsinosa's fierce attack, and at the moment it withdraws. Seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its right foreleg. Golden blood spills the arena. Steady your breath. Look up at Arsinosa. Arsinosa ceases her attack. Her mane brushes against your blood-stained face before she lowers her head. The arena shakes with applause. You hear the crowd chant your name in honor. I have gained the lioness's blessing. I have passed the final trial. The voices, they are. Listen to the waves of the cheers. Listen to the waves of cheers. O wise and noble Arsinosa, the mighty guardian of Septimont, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. Walk up the steps after Arsinosa. Walk up the steps after Arsinosa. When the cries of triumph resonate with the earth, we see the fire of humanity blaze across Septimont. Wave after wave of applause. The Septimonians salute me as I advance. O sun and moon, witness this extraordinary feat. Witness her epic dedication to Septimont. Take another step forward. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning Arsino's blessing, you have been granted a privilege. They're all bowing to me. You are crowned the champion without the great Agon. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless ladders with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. At last, you stand atop the summit, champion. Only now, with battle fierce cold in your veins, do your wounds raise their voices in protest. You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength, you shall reshape new rules. I'm gonna make sure I snapshot this, because it's not giving me an option to take away the text, so I don't want it to like disappear before I'm able to take a picture of it. You know what I'm saying? Take a picture, click, click, check it out. Yeah, you know what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me say that. Oops. There we go. You have shared that. Okay. You shall wield gladiators' valor on a righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet, should these new rules forged by might lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, your 2 lives shall serve Septimont. From this day forward.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the Ephor.
Pretty good.
Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
Well, I mean, I was the one doing the narrating, really. I thought my narration was very great. Thank you, though. You know, really capture the energy. You know, ha, pa, pa, ta, pa, pa. Yes, you know what I'm saying. I enjoyed it. Nothing special. I still don't know the effort enough. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration? I enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. It's pretty good.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess.
What's up?
Through my words, your knowledge of the Ephor is partial, at best.
There's a lot more to it, huh?
Can only offer a glimpse of the true story.
True.
The
If you want to know the true story, go to the
people,
source.
Events and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze.
Understandable.
I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them.
Understood.
Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story,
Step into
into
it.
it.
Yes,
Become
chat.
part
Step
of it.
into it. If you want the truth,
The
step into
opportunity
it.
stands before you now.
Stop just listening to these things.
As I've said,
Step into it.
the tale
Find the
between
truth
you
yourself.
and Augusta,
Do the
the
research.
hero
Do
of
the due
Septimont,
diligence. Step
is
into it. Go
only
to the
now
sources.
turning its next page.
You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do. You must walk the path.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question?
What's up?
What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength.
You're incorrect,
Rover,
Abby.
what
Well, I
do
mean,
you
you're correct. Strength plays a part in it, but it's more so these. It's her unyielding resolve. It was born from the hardship of the past. Strength only goes so far. That's just fact of the matter, yo. Strength only goes so far. It only goes so far. Like I said before, just like, it's like a really big dude, the bigger you are, the harder you fall. Just because you're a really big dude, a giant dude, you're a super muscular dude, doesn't mean you're going to win every fight. Does not mean you're going to win every fight. Just because you're a big dude doesn't mean you can fight. Plain and simple, though. Doesn't mean you have the unyielding resolve to maintain in the fight either. Strength only is so much. Strength and power is only so much, yo. It was her unyielding resolve. It was born from the hardship of the past. We're gonna do that one.
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself.
The answer will reveal itself.
Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Just like that. It was cool. What was it, Actress of Mortify? They turn into cranes? Interesting. Turn to cranes? Yo, is that like Jizzy's brother or something like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what?
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, CrNo is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Disgrace these nuts.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always.
Same as always.
Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules.
Challenging the Senate's rules.
But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
AKA, come get these hands.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Yo,
Handling the senators takes time.
dude, we are ready for
that.
both of them, dude. For both of their banners. Holy smokes, we are ready for their banners.
To keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet. Priestess Iuno, unruly behavior, left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want.
Boys, you already know what's going on. You already know how we get down, y'all. We always taking snapshots, y'all. We're always taking snapshots. This is a wallpaper simulator game, bruv.
If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly.
Oh, the sun.
Why didn't you wait there?
The sun.
I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning, and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Snapchat.
Patience, you know. The warrior has
Patience, you know. Like, see how they did that? Patience, you know. But it's you know because your name's I-U-N-O, but it sounds like you know. Patience, you know.
Something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's book of prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well. Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate.
Yeah, I mean, did I take that one? If it was, I mean, I'm gonna take it regardless, but if it was like the sun was positioned in the middle of them, it was more so, a little bit more to the left there, so with both of them are in there, that would be better, right? That would be better, but we'll take it. We'll take it though.
Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again about the ancient prophecy from Laguna.
I will admit, Those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king.
I mean, that's kind of a cool picture. Is it worth me taking a snapshot of it, though? That's the question. Is it worth me taking a snapshot of it, though? Probably not, but it's already too late. I already took it, so. It's too late. I already took it.
Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
Do it. Do it now. Get to the chopper. Go.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess CrNo can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
That's kind of more so one that I was kind of thinking. So I don't think it's still either like the best of ones, but it's alright. It's alright. It'll work.
Why are you saying this?
I see one too. It'll smirky. Green. She'll be grinning. She be grinning, bruh. Just hear that? She's like hearing the whispers that she was hearing. It's like,
the storm is coming.
oh, so she heard the storm, I guess. Bro, I just realized, bro, that's some crazy physics, bro. Not gonna. All right, not gonna lie, that's actually some crazy physics. Not gonna lie,
Come.
bro. Not
You
gonna
know,
lie.
my friend, the best way to greet a storm is to walk straight.
I usually don't
into it.
like. I'm using over the type who's like looking like that, looking there or whatever. But that was just like it just popped out, bro. That was you couldn't really miss that one. Let's be honest. It was just like whoa, that's some crazy physics we got there. Crazy physics we got going on there, buddy. All right, so that was it, huh? That was it. Just a quick little. It was a quick little main story, little kind of prelude to really kind of dive in and show you what she's all about, huh? We did all of our weeklies, right? Yeah, because we got Augusta. We did those for Augusta. What do we want to use here? Like I said, I think we're pretty. Maybe we do some of these. Which one do I want to do, though? I think we'll be fine. We have to level Augusta. This is going to be enough to level Augusta to max. We should be fine on weapons, but we have to also think like, okay, like take advantage of this stuff because we're gonna have to, you know, we'll be getting Uno as well. Maybe we use this on pistols. Maybe we do that here. I'm pretty sure we have enough broadswords. I think 232, 350 of those. Like, I think that's enough for the broadswords. I think. Hoping it is. I'm hoping it is. We'll go ahead and do pistols for today, and then maybe I'll do broadsword like tomorrow or something like that. But we'll do pistols today. It's fine. Do I want this? I think I do. What are the materials for? Oh, let me see again. Let me see what the materials for this woman is again, boy. Oh, my camera well. Let me fix that for y'all. Let me see what the materials is for that thing again, y'all. For that thing again, y'all. Yeah, for that thing again, y'all. For that thing again, y'all. For that thing again, y'all. That thing, that thing, yeah, that thing, yeah, that thing, yeah. Sorry, yeah, a little side there. Let's see. Augusta. She needs the title. She needs these. I probably have so many. Let me see. Let me go to this so I can see like all of them. 625 of those. Surely we're okay here, right? How many of these do I have? I own one of those. 625 of those. Surely we'll be okay, right? Surely that's more than enough. Surely. Just go great. Bryson King. What about Uno? Uno needs. Okay, so she needs these guys, which I might be kind of low on these. So I think we have to use these for Lupa or Prolua or both. 648. But I don't have any of the purples or those, so maybe we should. So that we'll do this area. We'll do a recent area for this. Pretty much I was looking at that to determine if I want to do the old one for these or the new one for these. That's pretty much what I was looking at. We were going to do pistol regardless, but that's why I was looking at that. We were trying to determine which route we wanted to go there. Which route for show? Open up the door. I got the glow. Just let your soul, just let it shine through. Just let your soul feel it all so silky smooth. That beautiful piano playing. That's gorgeous, isn't it? That's a gorgeous piano playing, boy. Absolutely gorgeous. Makes you want to just like go and dance on a sandy beach and like pedal a tricycle through a storm of jello or something. Like it's just, you know, something real calming and romantic like that. So wait, what, Spike? That definitely doesn't sound romantic. Look, bro, don't worry about the logistics behind it, bro.
Life or death.
Look, man.
Alternative.
Bro, they all get like spread out there last minute. That's super annoying because they should have been right there, bro. They should have been right there, bro. But they got all spread out. All spread out. And I couldn't just defeat them all together. All together, birds of a feather. What's this he got here? Must be the lever on the weather. The tether. Tethered like feathered. That whatever. Alright. Alright. Alright.
Are we there yet? The fruit of evolution. Heed the echoes. Symphony of life.
Symphony of life. Confirm that thing. Confirm that thing. Let's go. Do we want to spin? Yeah, do we want to spin this on this? That's the question. Do we want to spin this on this, baby? Baby, baby, baby. Baby, 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 baby. Beady, 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 beady. Beady, 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 beady. I will never find another lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you. And I will never find another lover more precious than you, more precious than you. Okay, we'll take those, of course. And we'll spin this on... Where do we want to put this last stuff into? Do we want to do more pistols? What's our credits look like? Credits are fine. I guess we do need gauntlets too, huh? Well, isn't Yuno? Yuno's a gauntlet user. I'm tripping, isn't she? I'm thinking of the gun girl coming up. Yes, pistols, but we have Yuno first. And she is gauntlets, right? She is a gauntlet. Gauntlet. She is a gauntlet. Let's do gauntlets. Let's spin this on gauntlets then, mate. Spin this on the old gauntlet poo. The old gauntlet, she needs some new ones too, so. We're definitely. Oh yeah, we're definitely down. Oh, this is where we're spinning the rest of these. This is where the rest of these are going for the rest of the week. 100%. This is where the rest of these are going. For the rest of the mother freaking week, bruh. They're going into that. Hands down, 100%. Hands down, 100%. Mmm. 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 Ooh. Mm-mm. 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 Boom. 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 Bum 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 bum. It's a freaking the Goron song. The Goron song. That Goron song, boy. Goron, going the gore. Going the Goron. Going the Goron, bro.
Are we there yet? Bloom! Photosynthesis. An intriguing concerto. Symphony of life.
Boink. Boink. Use those, and we'll spin this last 40. We'll spin this last 40.
The fruit of evolution. Ictus, ready.
Applaud for me!
I don't get to use that. We're not going to use that. We're not going to use it. It's not necessary. There we go. Deplete it all. Deplete it all. Deplete it all. It's like Pimp My Ride, but it's deplete it all. Deplete it all. Instead of like, yeah, to pimp my ride. Okay, well. That's good there. That's good there. So we did that. Got that done. So I didn't know what I was getting into there. So I didn't know if it was like going to be like a whole a whole like super long main story or what. So, but actually wasn't that long. It wasn't that bad, huh? Actually was not that bad. So now we'll do. I think we'll probably pop on. Well, let's just do dailies in general first. So we need to do dailies in Genshin, and we'll I guess we'll do our dailies in Star Wars as well. And I think maybe we'll land on ZZZ and do the weekly what are things called? I guess we could, technically speaking, we could do the critical note too. Technically speaking, we could. So we usually wait till like the last minute to do it. So it is still active because like we just did it last week, as it was ending, you know. But obviously it's refreshed now, so we could technically speaking do critical note as well. That is an option. That is very well an optional. Optionator. The optionator. The optionator and the alligator. And then we have a survey too. I gotta do that at some point. I gotta do it. It's always good to do those surveys, y'all, you know. Because that's they get that feedback. Proper feedback from people who are playing the game. I always think in-game surveys are the best ones to do because you're actually getting the actual players. Like, don't put it on like a Discord server or, you know, something like that. Like, that's terrible because you're only getting those people who use Discord. You know, it's like not everyone just rarely is on Discord. You feel me? Like most of the majority of your play base is not just rarely on Discord. I assure you that, and they're definitely not your server if they are. So it's definitely not the best way to really gauge an actual audience. It's really not. The best way to do it is by having an in-game survey. Because an in-game survey, they're going to see it. It's in the game, regardless. Whoever's playing the game is going to see it because it's in the freaking game. You feel me? That made sense to y'all? That made perfect sense to y'all? I hope it does. Because it makes perfect sense to me. It makes perfect freaking sense to me. Alright, let's go ahead and let's hop out here. Let's do these. We'll go over to Genshin first. Genshin. Would you like any more Grey Poupon? Grey Poupon, Genshin. Let's start the game. Start the game. Let's start the game. Let's start the game. Let's start the game. Let's start the game. Start the game. Let's start the game. Let's start the game. Genshin. There we go. Let's change that. There. And close that entirely. Oh, Gillette, the best a man can get. Oh, Gillette, the best a man can get. Oh, Gillette, the best a man can freaking get. Gillette. Let's see.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with
the ability to not get lost some sort of challenge.
with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
I'm with you. Guess they don't see you over in the west then.
Ooh, bro, just popped the freak out of my neck. Popped the freak out of my neck. All right. So what's this? Prelude to Frozen Veil. I forget even the most breathtaking moments. Not sure what that is, but okay. 3 days for this. Yeah, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about that. I'll do that all stream. Which one of these days? 18 days for that. How much time is on? 25 days. 10 days. Alright, we got time to do all that, boy. Let's go and grab these. So we can converto into convertible. Converto into convertible. Bobo like Bobo. The player. Always the best super duper super slayer. See it real loud. Driving on the cloud. Check it twice. Already know how it goes down. This here. Oh, I need to change the settings here. I use different settings there on that one, mate. I have no idea what the hell I keep on these. I don't know if that's the correct thing I should be using. I don't know what I use on here anymore, bro. We don't really stream a whole lot of Genshin, dude. Let's go and poop in. We don't stream a whole lot of Genshin. We probably will once the new update, when 6.0 starts. We'll probably. I'm really just waiting for, and then I guess we'll do all that like in the same like. We'll have to catch up on the story. Because I'm waiting for everything to be voiced properly as well. So I'm still back, I'm back like 2 updates, maybe 3 on the Archon story. So because I'm waiting for everything to be properly voiced before I do it in English. I'm waiting on the world to change. Keep on waiting on the world to change. Well, the point in gaming life where I'm just gonna buy accounts. Yo, that's deep. That's deep, Poobin. That's hella deep. I mean, hey, it'd be like that though, dude. It'd be like that. Honestly, gaming isn't what it used to be. And I think a lot of it's just because companies have just become so aggressive about, like being so predatory. Like they realize that they can pretty much have these games that don't have any content really in them, and that they can, they have content, but like they realize that they can put the very bare minimum and still make profit by just dishing out some like battle passes or fashion or like stuff like that, and not really they just kind of do the bare minimum, dude. And like the whole industry has become so predatory in that regard, and as a result, it's like we don't get quality games in the same same amount of numbers that we used to get, right? It's just like, oh, now we just release a game and you have a day 1 patch. They don't even release complete games nowadays, dude. Like, so oh, you just release this game, you have a day 1 patch, and it's just like, I don't know, dude. The whole industry is just kind of, it's got a lot of issues, bro. It's got a lot of issues in it right now, honestly speaking. So I definitely feel you there. I definitely feel you there. It's kind of like the movies, like when there's like the superhero movies, right? Where it was just like they just really rode the superhero movie train for so long, right? And then eventually everyone was like, bro, like we're tired of it. We're getting up at superhero movies. Like, there's nothing original, like there's nothing original that comes out. It's just superhero movies, all just directly from comic books, where it used to be just original movies left and right, right? So it's kind of the way that the gaming industry has kind of gotten to. I've been addicted to Umamusa, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I've seen people playing that for sure. I know a lot of people have been having a lot of fun with it, so I personally haven't tried it. I doubt I will. I doubt I will, but I definitely know it's been pretty popular. It's been pretty popular, so I definitely know it's out there, and people are enjoying it. People are most certainly enjoying it. I am aware, very well aware of that. Continue challenge. I'll spin all these here. Spin all these here.
Time to shine. Goose on the loose.
Just kind of.
Off to the freezer.
And I just wish game companies would realize it. It feels like some game companies are just so blind. It feels like the game industry is just so blind to what's going on right now, dude. Like, it feels like it's so obvious to see, like the direction, how it needs to change course in a lot of different aspects, and why the game industry is kind of faltering right now. You know, it seems like it feels so very obvious to me, but we keep seeing like the same mistakes repeated. So it's not as obvious to everyone else, I guess. So this point and click grind, that's what the game is, the horse racing game. Just point click, and then let the horse, or we'll let the girl do the rest, I guess. Let the horse race happen. Yeah, I can't do open world like I used to. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand not doing open world maybe like you used to. But I think it's also because I think like for one main thing, dude, is like pretty much like how I just said the whole thing about like the movies, the superhero movies, and how the game industry is kind of like that as well. One thing is like the Genshin clones, dude. We're beyond that point where we have seen way too many Genshin clones, and they keep coming. There's so many Genshin clones at this point. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Genshin was inspired by, you know, Breath of the Wild and stuff, and Tears of the Kingdom. Well, whichever one came first, Breath of the Wild. But you see so many Genshin clones now, and like so many games are so similar to Genshin now. It's just like, bro, stop it. Wuthering Waves was the only one that's like actually different. It can actually stand in its own lane. But like everything else, all these other ones are literally just like Genshin clones, and we see it so much. It's ridiculous. And it's made me so utterly exhausted of that entire genre, dude. It really has. You want the card game? Dude, the card game doesn't even, if you ask me, the card game doesn't even look good. I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like it's like kind of futuristic and like an actual city and stuff like that. I know which one you're talking about. But like even that one doesn't even look good to me, because from what I saw in the trailers of it, you know, the trailers that they've released of it, it doesn't look different enough from Genshin. And then the only thing that's really different is the cars. Like, and bro, I'll be danged if a car is gonna be the deciding factor of me playing a Genshin clone. Like, oh, well, you know, the rest of the game is just like Genshin, but you can drive cars in it, so I definitely want to play it because you can drive cars. Like, that's not going to be the selling factor for me. You feel not to each their own. It's going to be the selling factor for someone else, of course, but it's not going to be the selling factor for me. That's for sure. That's for sure, dude. So I'm not too sure about the. I'm not really too huge on that one. On the Project Mugen, yeah, that's what it's called, right? Yeah. So I'm not too huge on that one, honestly. But I'm just like, it's too many Genshin clones, shit. There's too many of them. They're everywhere. Like roaches, dude. Like roaches, bro. They're everywhere, man. Like there's the industry has become so devoid of originality. Like seriously, like it's, you know, like in the even like the early 2000s, like PlayStation 2 era, you know, of course, like, you know, like Nintendo's always usually fairly original, which is why I do at least respect them. But you know, like all those games back then, like the 2000s, like maybe the early 2010s, but really 2000s and before, It's just like original games popping up left and right. Like, and then now it's just like, bro, we got like 20 Call of Duty games. What in the actual F, bro? What in the actual F? We got like 20 Call of Duty games. You know what I'm saying? You just have these games that it's just the same games constantly. You have the same mechanics, the same battle passes. Like I said, dude, the gaming industry figured out, oh, we can just force feed these battle passes to people. We can just force feed a whole bunch of just nonsense content to people, and they'll eat it up. So they'll keep buying these battle passes, they'll keep buying these gacha items, and then we just make money, and then we just keep delivering half-worked hot doo-doo cheeks. And then we just copy what everyone else is doing because we see that they're being able to freaking sell these gacha items and get people to get battle passes. So let's copy exactly what they're doing and make a quick buck and then do it again. There's no originality anymore, dude. It's just, let's just copy what that person did because we saw they made some money off of it. So let's make some money off of it. That's it. There's no originality. There's no like individual thoughts anymore, bro. It's so bad, man. It's so bad. It's so freaking bad, dude. You love BG3? Tower Fantasy is a prime example. Like, Tower Fantasy bruh. Tower Fantasy is the prime example of that, man. Prime example of that. But there's so many other games that are just like that, like Genshin Thrones, you know. Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, yeah. I realized what it was after. At first, I didn't realize it when I said BG3. Like when I first read it out loud, there's a question mark clearly when I read it. But then as I continued to talk, I knew you were talking about Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I mean, Baldur's Gate 3, obviously, I mean, it won, freaking Game of the Year for a reason. So, I mean, of course, it's no surprise that you're enjoying it, you know. No surprise that you're enjoying it, given the success it's had. Given the much well reception it had, right? What can we level here? I just need to level something. Just trying to get stuff out of my inventory. Let's level this, see what happens here. Let's just see what you do, just to move things. There we go. Okay, cool. That's the garbage. That's hot garbage. Hot garbage right there. I didn't think it would be my kind of game, because I've been lazy even playing games. Well, so why is it your kind of game, though? I guarantee it's probably your kind of game because it has depth to it, right? That's probably what it is. It's actually interesting for you to play because there's depth to it. It's not just a surface value game like so much of these other games are, where it's just, let's just put this game out. There's no depth to it, but we know that people are going to buy these gacha items and buy these battle passes. But it's really a half-baked game. The reason why you enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 is because there's depth to it. There's actual time and thought and process put into it to make an actual complete game. That's why you enjoy it. That's how games usually were, in the past. That's how they were. That was the norm. That was the normal thing to do when you were making a game. And then like live service came along, and then these companies started realizing that they could just milk games with battle passes and gacha, especially with clothing gachas. Well, once clothing gachas became a thing, that was a game over right there, because way too many people ate that up. And then now it's like, oh well, we even gotta make the game, bro. We don't even have to have content in the game. We can just pretend like we're adding stuff and then just add fashion, and they'll think that we're actually doing stuff to the game, but we're actually just selling them virtual fashion. And we're just milking in money with low development costs because we're not actually doing anything for the game. We're just making fashion. Holy smokes, this is a crazy business model that just prints money and allows us to do absolutely nothing. And the consumers eat it up. Bro, that's the world we live in right now. So that's why we get what we get. Because the consumers do eat it up. So it's unfortunate. But it is what it is, I guess, It is what it is. Love the environment and characters, yeah, and Baldur's Gate, yeah, exactly. It has depth to it. It's a game that has depth to it. You like the environments, the characters, the way it's put together, all the above, Because it's a game that has depth. That's what games are supposed to have, is depth. But unfortunately, nowadays, they don't have depth. Too many of them don't, you know. So, you have a Switch 2, right? I do have a Switch 2, yeah. I do have a Switch 2. I'm really just waiting for Metroid Prime 4 to come out. That's really what I'm waiting for. Metroid Prime 4 is the big one. It's pretty much the next game I'm eyeing on my list, pretty much. It's Metroid Prime 4. But dude, I'm telling you, dude, having a Switch 2 in general is just that's a great option to have, because one thing about Nintendo is that they have a freaking treasure trove of quality, in-depth full games that you can access. Like whether it's on, you know, like because you know they have the online Nintendo Switch Online, and so they have like the N64 games and the GameCube games and the Game Boy games and all that stuff. And Nintendo has a very large catalog. I mean, that's why they're Nintendo. But they have a very large catalog of very iconic games that have a lot of depth in them and that will always stand the test of time. So it's like, and being able to play those games on the go is pretty nice too. So like, having the Switch 2 is a pretty nice thing to have for sure. Because Nintendo does. That's one of the reasons why I respect Nintendo as much as I do, is that, you know, people can hate on them all they want, but they stay true to what they do. And they make games. They make video games. They make unique experiences. Fun and unique experiences. You know, they think about the game first. They're not thinking about the graphics first. Too many people have gotten messed up with that. That's what happened to a lot of games in these generations. So how many times have we seen a very real pretty looking game that was absolutely just hot doo-doo cheeks, bro? Game looks great, stunning, absolutely stunning, beautiful, but plays like straight doo-doo. There's no depth to it. There's no nothing. It just looks good. We see it too much, you know. Whereas like some, you know, Nintendo games may not always have the best graphics, but it's because they focus on the depth of the game first and then the graphics second, which I'm perfectly okay with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I wish, you know, more companies would realize that and like bro, because state of the gaming industry right now is a hot mess, dude. It's a hot mess. Switch One got a price increase. Yeah, Switch One got a price increase, yeah. But we all knew that was coming. And honestly speaking, it's a smart thing to do regardless, for the Switch One to get a price increase. Because it didn't increase like a whole lot, but it increased just enough. Now, honestly speaking, it's better because it's pretty much like it increased just enough to the point where it's like, okay, well, I may as well just get a Switch 2. You know, versus getting a, which one's the most expensive one? Like the OLED. I think it's the most expensive one, right? So like that one, you know, jumped a little bit. I think it's maybe like 50 or $75 lower than a Switch 2 or something. Like it's like you know, I may as well just get a Switch 2. It's something real close. So it's kind of like the same way as how Nvidia. Now, mind you, the 50 series was complete garbage and was built off of lies. But the 50 series, when they announced the 50 series, they completely stopped production for the 40 series, which we hate them for, because the 50 series was a complete lie. You know, a 4090 performance at the cost of a 5070. Like, bro, you were lying out your freaking, because he was just lying. He's talking about the AI that's in the 50 series. Boy, so that boy was lying out his freaking booty cheeks. But they completely stopped production on the 40 series, which obviously creates demand for the 50 series. And it's like, well, okay, well, 50 series, you have a 40 series, obviously now a 40 series costs more, so it's like, well, I may as well just buy a 50 series. So from a business standpoint, it's actually a better option. It's a better thing to do that. And you see that with the Nintendo Switch price increase as well. So either way, that was probably the better route to go. Especially considering that, you know, people are going to be looking to buy the Switch 2 anyway, and you're producing, you know, if you're going to keep producing Switch 1s, and, you know, if there's any marketing conditions or market conditions that have changed, you definitely want to be, you know, at least pulling in, at least cut even or making a profit on the Switch 1s, which you're not really going to be selling a whole lot of. They're gonna be sitting out there. Because people are gonna be buying the Switch too. So, but yeah, let's go here. Well, that's really all we were doing. We're just doing the dailies, right? We just turned those in. Let's grab those. Let's go talk to her. Next year is big year for PS5 or Xbox. I don't know if GTA 6 will drop. Yeah. First of all, I mean, not even for PS5 or Xbox. Because, I mean, it's probably bigger for PC if, over anything. I mean, it's going to be big for all those regardless. It's going to sell on all those. And you see the console war is pretty much over at this point. You saw that, right? You saw Xbox is getting Spider-Man. And PlayStation is getting Halo. That was just announced, what, yesterday or the day before? Next year's been like for that type of game. PC release is at 2 years. What for GTA 5 or I mean GTA 6? Excuse me. What do you mean PC release is at 2 years? Like it's coming 2 years after the console release, or what do you mean? Are they not releasing at the same time? Let's see, what was I trying to get? Oh, rewards. We're not trying to really do anything on here. So let me just go, let's do the dailies on Honkai, and then we'll run that stuff on Zenless. We just want to get our daily, so that's where we want it. I forgot they have an option for that. They have an option to go all the way back to the desktop. Let's go. So let me start this first then. Start that first then, baby. Start it first, baby. If you ain't first, you're last. Yeah, 1 or 2 years consoles first. They gotta stop doing that. That's actually, yeah, that's kind of ridiculous, honestly. If they would do that. Especially that big of a gap, too. 1 or 2 years? That's a very big gap, dude. That's a very, very, very big gap. Extremely big gap. Super big gap. But I don't know, man. I hope the gaming industry needs to wake up, bro. Because it's so obvious, man, the issues in the game industry. And I just don't know how some of these devs are like, some of these companies are not seeing it. Right, it's so obvious, but I think that they're going to be forced to see it because I think that the gamer community's sentiment is starting to finally kind of start to show a bit more that, you know, we are exhausted of a lot of this stuff. You know, we've been fed it a lot of these different types of things, a lot of it, and that people are like kind of starting to get fed up with it and genuinely like not purchasing these things, and you know, these games aren't selling as well, and so because of that stuff. So GTA 5 PC came out in 2 years after PS3 release. Did it? I doubt that's not gonna be the case though for GTA 6. There's no way that they like be 2 years. There's no way, because they see how profitable it is and it has become on PC, you know, this time around. So there's no way that it would be that big of a gap this time. There's no freaking way, dude. No way. Impossibly. Oh, let's do so we're still working on building Dum Dum over here. Where's Dum Dum at? We'll still work on, we'll just run these, I guess. We'll just run you. Oh, it was the ice. We could have used her to.
Lend me your strength.
5. I mean, they brought the RP modding community too.
Converge and awaken.
They bought the RP modding community. What do you mean by they bought the RP modding community too? 5M, is 5M the name of like the mods, or I don't really know a whole lot about the modding community. I'm not really a modder. Rockstar owns 5M, so is 5M like the biggest popular like modding tool or something like that? Like how does that work? I don't really, like I said, I don't really know a lot about the modding community. Those people do roleplay? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, so like that was the top game. So like 5M is kind of like that's what's built on the like that one popular server that like all the big streamers are on. No, like No Pixel, or like I think it's called No Pixel or something like that, right? So that's 5M or something like that. It like, allows you to create your own, like, I guess, like RP servers and stuff like that, or what? Like I said, I don't know. I don't really know any of. 5M has servers where people can do roleplay. Yeah, No Pixel. Okay, yeah, okay, got you. So they own the companies, like the whole modding company that makes those. That's pretty cool, actually. That Rockstar owns that company. Cool. That's pretty cool. That's actually really dope. That's actually pretty darn dope, dude. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, so obviously they know how big of a game it is and how much revenue it pulls in and all the above, right? They're very well aware of that, so it's very unlikely that they would let that drag out, 2 years like they did GTA 5. Like, there's no way. This might get, even if it gets a release date that's later than console, I doubt it will be more than a year. So they get rich. CrNo service people make a lot of money too. They get rich, yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I know, like, No Pixel. I know that one, so I know you have to like pay to get into that one. So I imagine for sure. I don't know how popular all the servers are. Ones that are not No Pixel. I don't really know how many of those are, like, where the really big ones or whatever. So I'm not overly too sure on that. I'm not overly too sure on that one. Let's see, HP. Mm-hmm. No Pixel 5.0 is coming out soon, so it will be top game soon. You server updates or live streams with that? Oh, really? Really interesting. Yeah, for sure. Though. Yeah, it's gonna be definitely. If there's like a new big No Pixel update coming out, then for sure, it's gonna be a lot of people streaming that. Yeah, it'll be fun to. It'll be fun to roleplay GTA, but I have no interest in doing it. For one, I'm too small of a streamer. For two, I'd be streaming on, on a server that's not No Pixel. Which, if you ask me, if it's not No Pixel, then you're not really going to get the exposure in the first place. From what I can pretty much see, so it's like, if I were in like a weird position where I have the opportunity to do that, then I think it would probably be pretty fun. I wish the stuff the roleplay server had. I wish it was in GTA Online. Yeah, because the roleplay servers have a lot of like very unique and customized stuff. Like a lot of stuff that GTA Online itself definitely does not have, even remotely so. Even remotely so. Human creation.
To guard and defend, crush them.
But it will be interesting though. It will be interesting though. We gonna interest them things. Are you still playing any Hoyo games though? I know you kind of left out on the open world stuff. So obviously you're not playing Genshin. I mean, I like the stats on it, but it's not a freaking speed piece. So it's like, do I really keep it? When the stats are so nice on it, though, we just keep it. And I'll play horse game at BZT. That's it. That's it. That's all of it. Nothing else.
Lend me your strength.
What are you looking forward to? There's some BF6 when it comes out. BF6 is pretty nice, dude. I really enjoyed the BF6 beta. There are, of course, some things that, you know, need to be addressed on it. And I did not really like Empire State. Empire State felt way too Call of Duty-ish. They're making some adjustments, though. I saw on X that they posted. And one of the big adjustments that they're freaking, do something about the movement, bro. Like, take some of the Call of Duty movement away. Like the slide jumps and stuff like that. They're just like crazy. Bro, we don't need that in Battlefield, dude. We do not need that. Leave that in Call of Duty. Let Call of Duty have their Call of Duty stuff. Let Battlefield be Battlefield. You feel me? Just a little, I'm looking to work more days, full-time 6 days, 12-hour, 3 12-hour shifts. Yeah, dude. Sometimes that's how you gotta do it, dude. Do the long hours on lesser days, dude. Long hours on lesser days.
Lend me your strength.
It does give you a lot of time, but of course, yeah, you're
Guard and defend. Crush them.
trying to get some more hours there, yeah. That's how nursing is. Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay, gotcha. You nursing. That makes sense. And that makes full sense. I've known a lot of nurses in my lifetime, so I fully understand that. A lot of nurses in my lifetime, so I've even dated a nurse in my lifetime, so I definitely know how that works and how those shifts can be and whatnot. You're an RN? Is that all? Can nurse these nuts? Ha ha! Got him. I'm joking. That's what saying, these nuts jokes. Yeah, I got licensed this year. Yo, congrats. Congratulations. That's a big achievement. You should be proud of yourself. You should be proud like Drake. I'm so proud of you. I'm getting so down. I was anything. Apologize for saying anything I don't mean. Oh, dude. Oh yeah, seriously though, yeah, congrats. That's not an achievement that you should take lightly. You know, as a art like nursing school and stuff like that is not easy stuff. And a lot of nursing programs can be fairly difficult to get into as well. So that's definitely something to be proud of. Definitely something to be proud of. All right, let's go over to ZZZ. I think I still need to do the, what's this? Remaining assignments? What's this nonsense going on? This is Star Wars, so there's a skip button on everything, right? So I don't have to... Remaining assignments? Oh, it's this thing again? Okay, it's a good thing I actually looked at this beforehand. Because obviously this is something that you can't just do in one day, right? Obviously this is something you can't just do in one day. Oh, no, I don't want... But does it matter? I don't think it matters. Okay, we'll just toss y'all in here. Let's toss the first 3 I see. Character material. Oh, that's a Space Force. Okay. And toss y'all in here. And toss y'all in here. There we go. We got all the peoples. I mean, I guess I could have like put whatever, it doesn't matter. There we go. Just gotta make sure you start those. It was tough, yeah, I imagine it was. Like I said, dude, nursing school is no joke, man. Nursing school is no freaking joke. So I definitely understand and I respect that for sure. Because like I said, I've known a lot of people who are nurses. So I know a lot of people who went through nursing school. So I know I know how, you know, how much of a grind that is, and I know how difficult it can be to get into certain programs, nursing programs, and all the above, and you know, and how on top of things you have to be when you're in those programs too, because a lot of times a lot of people are trying to get to those programs. So, you know, your A game, you know, you get you're out, you're done. Let the next person in who's actually going to put forth the effort. You know, cutthroat. All right, let's go ahead and roll over to I guess we'll do the crit note. Why not? May as well, huh? May as well do the freaking crit note. At least we have it as an option. Go ahead and pop it down, pop it off. Pop it down, pop it off. Now we have Alice built and everything. Yeah, dude, we got Alice built, boy. Dude, I was very surprised by how good Alice was. Alice is kind of goated, bro. Alice is kind of freaking goated, my G. Zenless. That change. Zenless. Here we go. Press to play. Press to play. Play to press. Is this the best? The S was on my chest. I already did the dailies in this though. So we can just go straight to this. Go straight to this. I didn't do that though. What do we want to
We really harmonize.
we want to give a little juice here?
Concert starting?
I've been trying to go through here and decide who to like, because like I've been having the hobby at 12 on all these, you know. So I've been trying to go through these and try to determine like who I want to put at 12, you know. So I've been trying to do. See what I want to put at 12. 12. Tawulia. 2. A 2D2. I had to hoot. The pooty pooped in the room. I swept you with the little broom. It's that Mr. Doom. Oh, dude, you still have a freaking interesting. You still have a poopity piece. You still have a poopity piece. That's in the A. I think we're just gonna create one of these. See if we get lucky. Put some stats on it. I don't want to farm this. See if we get lucky with some stats on it. You know what I'm saying? This is a Fang Metal.
Which
Let's go over here.
should I use this time?
Let's go over here. Which one is it? 6th Street Music Store. That was a 4 slot, right? That was a 4. 4. Open the door. Jazz. Fang Metal. Replace. 4 and anomaly proficiency. And yeah. So we want. Sure. Hopefully it's. I'm not even gonna look at it. We're just gonna hope it's good. Just gonna trust the process. Trust the freaking process, baby. Actually, yeah, that's not terrible. That's actually not terrible. I mean, we'll probably end up losing out on pin, but I mean, it is what it is. I guess it is what it is. Crit damage. I mean, hey, we'll take that. We'll take that. That's not terrible, right? That's not terrible.
Wanna be my research subject?
We'll take that. We'll take those. So we'll do let's do crit note here. We already did that, but we didn't get that. I guess we could try that now that I built my characters back up. So we pretty much we finished Alice.
Is the concert starting?
Well, we got her to where we want anyway.
Me like
in terms of her abilities. You know, at least having stuff like at 11 and some stuff at 12. So it's like, you know, we're at that thing.
Bear witness to the noble principles of the Timefield family.
All I want to do is fill you up with love. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Fire, ice, swap squats. I don't have any squats. What are you talking about? So this is physical. You have preset configs. Let's do y'all. I don't know what the other one was. Exit. Can you show me details? Electric? Are they all electric?
We really harmonize.
I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll just use I mean, oh, what are you using there? Am I sharing weapons? I just think that's okay.
Number 0, Ambi.
I know she's using kind of a poopy weapon. I think she's using. Okay, that's fine.
I've got your back.
That's fine. We'll run that. That's okay. That's okay. We'll run that. All I wanna do is fill you up with love. All I wanna do is fill you up with. The audio's good, right? Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Perfectly symmetrical. Let's dance. Let's go.
Let's go. So good. We could be sloppy right now. It's just it's a low level one. You don't have to be perfect right now.
Sorry.
Adjust your breathing.
Boink. Oh, dude, Alice is so good, dude.
Found your weakness. I'll make it painless.
Ouchie. Oh, hold up, boy. Hold up, calm down. Hold up, wait a minute, something right there. Chill, bro. ZZ Stream is back. How are you, man? I hope you're good. What's going on, dude? I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Yeah, dude, ZZ Stream is back. We're gonna go ahead and do this crit node. We were on the Wuwa. We were on Wuthering Waves, and because I realized that there was another main story that we hadn't done. However, it was fairly quick, so I figured we go ahead and hop on here, do crit node, maybe do might do the hollow as well. Might knock that one out. Maybe bump up the difficulty on it. You know, try to achieve another one. At some point, we gotta do the tower farm too. At some point, not too sure when that's ever gonna happen, but at some point we will. At some point, it will happen. Okay. Music stuff.
Right on cue. Off balance.
We all chill, bro. Chill, bro. You over there shooting at me, bro. Bro, this guy's so. Why are you so far, man? Come on. You ain't got no reason to be that far, bro. No reason to be that far, bruh. Oh, hello. Hello. Whoops, sorry. I actually did not mean to do that. I did not mean to press that twice. like I did. Didn't want me to press that twice like I did, mates. Alice helped me clear Hollow Zero on max difficulty for the first time. Nice, dude. Very nice. Hey, dude, Alice is really good, man. I'm glad if I ended up pulling her. I'm actually very glad if I ended up pulling her. She's very good. She's strong. Super strong. Get off me. See, trying to attack me there. Trying to be sneaky with it. You ain't sneaky. Trying to be sneaky with it. Okay, we got ice here. There we go. Okay, so we can ice or ether. All right, bro. We're set regardless. Next, we're set regardless, baby. We do ice or ether. We'll do ether. We'll do ether. We won't pull out Miyabi. We won't pull out the overkill. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. If ice is on the last floor, then of course we'll pull out the. You know, sound effects included. Oh, whoops! I thought this was the group with Astro. Yep, we kind of started that kind of strange right there. Ooh. Boink. It's that HP drop. Boy, that HP drop be pretty.
Hit him where it hurts.
Where you at? Where you at? Oh, there's two of you. Two of it. Good. Coming to my circle. Coming to my circle. Coming to my circle. I'm here for the dueling effects. The dueling effects? Wait, what are the dueling effects? Yeah.
No escape.
Ha 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 ha. Sound effects. Them sound effects, boy. Let's go. Come on, baby. There we go. Big bear. Oh, hold up. Y'all doing a lot right now. Y'all need to calm down with that. Should have picked me out. I knew y'all was about to do all this nonsense going on here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to come group together. Come together with that chill pill.
Out of the way. An opening. Cycle of
Come on in here. Come at me again, bro. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Oh, you done so, boy. You in there. You locked up. I'm locked up. Won't let me out. Oh. Your panda, is he on gameplay? Much better. Glad to see you getting some practice in. Yeah, dude. I mean, obviously, you know, once I realized, you know, it was explained to me exactly how it's supposed to work on certain things. You know, it was just like, okay, yeah, now I get it. You know, now I freaking get it. Because, you know, obviously, you know, as you saw before, I did not really fully understand it. You know, that was the big thing. You know, did not really fully understand it. So, but now at least I understand it. You know, I can actually effectively come in here and just go shaboing, shaboing with it. You know, shaboing, shaboing. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Oh, you donezo, boy. You donezo, boy. Sit down. Wipe out. Wipe out. Surf's up, dude. Wipe out. Whoa, gnarly, bro. That's a tubular wave, man. Oh, dude. Back on the ZZZ, yep. I still recommend energy slot on slot 6 so you can spam his EX special more often, but only if you can hit that DK attack cap. Definitely, yeah, understandable. Definitely understandable. But maybe I have to play around with it, maybe. And see if you can. You want electric again? Okay. Okay. Oh, whoops. You want some of that electric action, that electric slide. We'll do electric. And not that we have, so we could always just use Miyabi if we really want to. But we're playing by the rules right now. We're opting to play by the rules just for them. Just for you. But you stop playing hard to get. Just for you. But you I give up on and honest. Now I'm just for you.
You're always riddled with flaws.
Come at me, bro.
A flurry of thrusts.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro.
The most symmetrical swordplay. Focus on the target.
That was interesting. That was very interesting.
Found your weakness. I'll make it painless. Now.
That was very interesting. Watch out. Watch out.
It won't hurt. I'll make it quick.
It won't hurt for long, I promise.
Yeah, get it. Get it. Do it. Do it now.
Let's make this quick.
Adjust your breathing.
Boink. Oh, you kind of quick with that one. He actually caught me slipping. Caught me slipping, boy. He was quick with that one.
Your weakness has been exposed.
Hit him where it hurts.
Here to dance. Let's dance.
Nah, bro, what you doing? Come on with that. Take this L so I can move on to the next round. Take that L. Take the L. Take the L. We alien. We alien.
Increase firepower. Recalibrating.
Yeah, bring them all in. I'm bringing them all in. So I don't have a. The only thing is that like I don't have a. I don't have an S weapon on there. I have her using an A weapon. Which is also why it's like it's kind of a better option for me to have used like Miyabi or something like that, you know. But like I said, we want to play by the rules right now. If we have to, then we can always come back and just use Miyabi. We want to play by the rules using the electric. Just got your thing.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Sound strategy. Now you can. Supporting. Off balance. Press the advantage.
Oh, let's go. And bring it on in. Or bring it on in, baby. Don't be running from it now. Don't be running from it now. Oh, hold up. Hold up.
Now you pay. Suppressing fire.
Oh, no, I did that.
For wind.
I don't know why I did that as quickly as I did. I wasn't ready for it.
Loyalty.
Budoink. 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 Let's go. Cheeks in your face. Cheeks in your face. Huh. Cheeks in your face. Got them cheeks in your face. Next frontier. This is the last one, right? Oh, nice. They give us an option for ice. We'll go ahead and use Miyabi. Yeah. We'll use Miyabi. Yeah. We'll use Miyabi, I guess, because I mean we haven't yet. You've been using her the whole time. So let's go ahead. We'll use a Miyabi one. Do I not have one with Miyabi and Astra with you? Guess I don't, huh? Just to do it manually, huh? We're doing manually, bruh.
Where are we going? There's no class today.
Is the concert start? Let's make a grand entrance.
Team 2. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go in here. Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Are you ready for this? I hope you're ready for this. Please be ready for this. Yeah. That was y'all. You obviously saw what just happened right there. I thought this was Astro, yeah. So I was like searching for.
Careful. I bite.
Oh, I don't know what just happened right there, boy. I got kind of jumbled. Oh, because that chain attack happened. That's why. But then the mob died. That's what happened.
Let's make this quick.
Focus on the target. Blink your strikes to score. Behold, the most symmetrical sword. No time to deal with you individually. Apologies. Keep it up.
Ooh, hold up. Hold up. Come on, give me the boogeyman. Give me the boogeyman. Boink.
It won't hurt. I'll make it quick. It won't hurt.
I love the way she. I love that little air spin that she does. I'm not gonna use that. I'll be a waste. Right? Oh, what air spin that she does. I love it. Alice.
Prepped and ready. Adjust your breathing. Solid hit. Score one for me. You can't run. Let's go.
Whoops.
Clear your mind.
Whoops.
Sure, leave it careful. Don't get
Whoops.
Found your weakness. I'll make it painless.
It's time to settle.
Whoopsies.
Filled with claws. It's a blade. Focus on the target.
There we go. There we go. The air spin looks bad AF and her swimsuit not going. Oh, dude, I bet it does. I bet it does. I wouldn't have minded having Alice's swimsuit. Her swimsuit actually looked pretty good. She looked pretty cute in it.
Here's a taste of the abyss. Let's make this quick.
Bing, 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 bing. Let's go. Let's go. All right. This is it. This is it. This is it.
It's over.
Because my Miyabi, you know, I have her weapon as well. Like for one, it's Miyabi. For two, I have her weapon. So it's like, you know, there's a lot going on there, you know. Oh, I didn't realize that. Astral was ready. Didn't realize you were ready over here. Yeah.
No forgiveness. Victory.
And bring it in. Yo, dude, where you going? Did he just disappear again? Boy, if you don't stop with all this nonsense. Oh my freaking sweet baby Noomsy. Bro. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. You're over here just wasting my stuff, boy. I do not appreciate that. Not one freaking bit. Not one bit, dude. He's over here wasting my stuff, dude. I'm not overly familiar with this boss, to be fair. Is he kind of moving around? He's kind of unexpected movements there, boy. Oh, dude. Let me... Yeah, dude, is this a new boss, or am I just tripping? Either way, it doesn't matter. It's done. It's been done. It has been done. Either way. Either way, it is of little consequence. It was done. The boss came out at 1.6. Wait, did it really? I don't know why I was so unfamiliar with it seemingly then. That was kind of weird. It's been out for that long. I've definitely fought it on multiple times before then. On multiple freaking times before. Alright, let's do hollow. Let's do hollow. And we'll just put all this, let's put whatever they got here. Let's try to do this here. Whatever they got, doesn't matter what it is. So we want to, you know, unlock the rest of these, right? And then let's do this one. Sure. Sure, and we'll run Alice in here just because, you know, Alice is great. So we want to run some Alice action in here to get some ups in here, dude. Some uppity ups. To immediately run to the back left corner of the map to group them together for easier takedown. That definitely makes sense for sure. Definitely makes sense. Especially like for those from mobs like that move around like that, the way that they do, definitely want to keep them in a corner in a confined area so where their movements are limited for sure as well. Damage increases. Let's see here. Increase their attack anomaly. Seduce enemies. So you get special, ultimate. Polarize. Her Alice's dodge kind of assist replaced by Swift. Let's see, this is whole squad's now we build up and sure we'll do that. Sure, we'll do that. 3 random buffs. Immediately triggered. Cover active HP. Trigger attacks increase. Throws after courage decibels. Increase days afflicted, not live for all squad members. Do that one. 5 through areas if you didn't spin gear coins. Sure. We'll do that one. Let's see. Do you want to do mist area? I don't remember what the mist areas are. I usually just run like all encounters to it. Third buff from left, ultimate one. Let's see. Grim Face, Hollow Reaper, Miasma. Agent's reduction efficiency against miasma should increase by 50%. When the agent is attacked by monsters, miasma, corruption, attack, they accumulate miasma acceptance value. Agent inside the miasma field, damage dealt increases by 30%. Efficiency against miasma show. When the agent is attacked by monsters, miasma, corruption, attack, they accumulate miasma damage value reduces. Agents inside miasma field, damage. Sure, we'll see that one. I don't think it's really gonna matter, quite frankly. Like we're gonna brute force it regardless, right? We're gonna brute force. We're gonna find a way regardless. Oops. Oh, dude, these guys kind of, bro. Y'all should be dead already, bro. Just because I guess something, maybe one of the debuffs that I got, I guess. I think these guys are a bit tankier, dude. Why are they so tanky? What the hell's going on here? These guys are, bro, they're so spread out, man. That's not good. They're extremely spread out. This guy's all the way frick over here. All the way the frick over here, bro. Stop moving so much. Alright, bro, just stay still. Just stay still. I tell you. Just stay still. Stop doing all your bouncing and all that stuff. Oh, my sweet baby. Noomsy. Stop doing all that bouncing, boy. All that bouncing, boy. Alright, boy. All that darn bouncing, boy. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know what you doing all the way over here. Do I want to... whatever. So, do I want to use this on this guy? Oh, I saw they have shields. That's what's going on, right? They have shields, okay. Ultimate enemy deals damage over time. Losing HP. They just damage dealt. When attack hits enemy, it days and on. Okay. I guess we'll go into... Nah, we'll just go into this. Because we gotta make sure that we're not going into a shop. In the mist areas, they're like kind of like random, right? Like you don't know what you're getting. But we don't want to go into a shop because we have to... Well, if we don't spend gear coins for the first 5 areas. So we don't want to be spending. Okay, I was trying to... Bro, oh my goodness, dude, these mobs, bro. Will y'all please just like play nice and play together? You know what I'm saying? Say it keeps spreading out so far. Spreading out so freaking full, y'all. It's spreading out so full.
The final act begins.
I think that's gonna pull the. No, no. Also, I think that's gonna pull the. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy's bitch. Ooh-wee. When attacked, if the agent's HP is below 25%, cells immediately regenerate. Increases the duration the enemies are stunned for. When dodging, perfect dodge is easier. To trigger, the dodge counter damages. Combat, crisis on the road. Crisis on the road. The crisis, oh no, it's on the road.
Let's make this quick.
It's time to settle this.
We got a charge here. There we go. There we go.
Now, you're the prey.
So we got. Oh, he's stunned, bro. Why you stunned all the way over here, bro? Man.
Stay on the attack. Your weakness has been exposed. Behold, the most symmetrical.
So keep it moving. Keep it moving. High octane. High octane, baby. Oh, you about to start like dancing, moving around? What you about to do, baby? What you about to start doing, baby? Let's go. I see Jane has hers. And we have a ooh, that spins. You doing that spin, boy. Let's go. Alright. We got that. Alice performs a 36 charge which task. Whole squad gains decibels. When both aura civil both are active at the same time, the whole squad's attack and damage. We'll take that one. So significantly increase exchange's attack duration. EX special air suit will be enhanced to EX special attack sweep on sight when the skill hits an enemy inflicts wound, dealing physical damage once per second. Do that one. Attacks against enemies with less than 50% HP deal more damage. We'll probably do that one. Chain attack and attribute anomalies deal increased damage. Special attack and EX special attack deal increased damage. When the skill hits an enemy, the agent recovers HP. Maybe we do that one actually. We'll do that one, bro. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. Have to decide, have to choose. Do what you got to do to not get the blues. Okay, when Jane triggers assault, increase all squad moves. Other squad members attack enemies inflicted by wound. The wound will be additionally triggered. The only instance of damage is based on how much do we have? If I open the map, 3,000. I guess we'll go to the store. Usually, a lot of times when I just play this, if I don't have the buffs on, I just avoid the store. It doesn't matter, right? But when you have the buffs on, you do gotta kind of get some of these things, You do gotta kind of get some of these things. It is kind of important to do so. Also mirrors. That one. Those will work. Just grab that. That's important to get. If you don't want to leave that behind, that's free money. Money, 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 money. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello there. Hello there. Yes, the ultimate buff is broken, dude. Which one? The ultimate buff, what did it say on it? It didn't say it didn't say ultimate, did it? Yeah, use the terminology that was like on it. It's not what I remember what it was.
Here's a taste of the
Because obviously, you know, ultimate isn't necessarily a terminology, right? That's on here. Dude, just for the first time the other day when I was running this, I got one of those areas, like the refugee areas, for the very first time. Like I don't know how long that thing's been in the hollow mode, but I don't think I've ever seen it before. I think I got it for the first time the other day when I was doing my weekly. No, I'd rather not use this on you until y'all get a bit closer, preferably. They were making that very difficult for me to decide. Oh, I see that. You can ult attack 2 decibels now? Oh, 2k decibels. I got you guys. The decibels one. Okay. That's the one we referred to. Got you. Yeah, dude. Decibels, boy. And decibels is always juicy. Always juicy. Get them decibels going. So that way you get them rotations nice and quick feeding through. Able to hit them bang bangs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We moving now too. You see it. We moving, baby. We moving, baby.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. For my no HP having self. Be careful there. Oh no. I tried to switch out on like a defensive counter, but I don't think I could have on that attack. Be careful here, dude. Oh, this guy's HP is just not going. What happened to his bar? Why is it gray? Is there something I'm missing here that I need to know about? That's why his like element bar is gray. Oh baby. Gotta be careful about that, man. Alright, well we broke him down a little bit now. I mean, he asked me to drop a healing one for freaking Alice, dude. That's what I need. Cause I'm a little, my HP has me, you know, a little Makes this enemy kind of dog shit pretty much. Now, there's nothing I can do about this. It's just you just have to just play it. There's nothing I can do about it to like speed it up or anything. You just have to go through his shield. Or is it like I have to like attack him in the back or something, or like how's that work? There's nothing I can really do about this. What's he doing? I don't want to change back to Alice because I feel like the minute I do, he's gonna like do something that's gonna kill me. So I'm opting not to change to Alice, but it's like if you're just gonna stand there like that, then I want to, you know. Bro, what's he? What is this? What's going on here? What's he doing? What is this nonsense on my screen? You need an electric type agent? Oh, that's why this is doing this? Because it wants an electric type? I see. Well, that's just silly. Bruh. I mean, will this end though? Will it ever end? Okay, there it goes. Holy smokes, man. That's just silly, dude. That is just straight up silly. That is straight up. At least he stopped moving? Yeah, at least he stopped moving. That's the plus, right? True perfect dollars. Starting inflicting disorder on enemies. Agent randomly draws 36 times from energy regen, increase defense, reduce damage, take, increase impact, increase anomaly. Gain into the dex state, attack. When an attack hits the enemy. Says inflicting, doing additional damage. Probably take that one, but maybe I'll take. Well, I mean, we'll do this one. Can we go to the store again? No, let's not. Man, we need a freaking. We need a freaking area. You need electric or stun agents to clear him? Ah, I see. Yeah, dude, that was atrocious. That was freaking atrocious. Oh, dude. This is not good considering the amount of HP I have, bro. We are not in a favorable spot right now. We are not in a favorable spot right now, boy. I need it like an HP one. This might be our downfall, bro. I can't even switch to Alice. Because if I get hit but once with Alice, that's GG's, bro. What the hell is going on here, bro? Is this bro? Are we bugged, bro? I think I had this happen before with a different boss. It was not on this map area, but it went behind. It went outside of the map, and I couldn't attack it. Are we GG'd? We're GG'd, aren't we? Yeah, dude. Yeah, we're GG'd, bruv. We're GG'd. We are literally GG'd, bruv. Oh, we can restart? Okay, we can restart the battle. Okay. That used to not be an option. I think it just forced you to quit. GG's, bro. Yeah, dude. Exactly. GG's, dude. Bro, oh my goodness. Look at this. Holy smokes, bro. Bro. Look at this. What is going on? Are y'all seeing this? This is crazy. This is crazy, crazy. There we go. All right. There we go, dude. We got him. We got him where he's supposed to be at. I'm being really careful, trying to be very careful here. Hey, if she doesn't have energy, I'm pretty much switch out, you know.
Now, you're the prey.
Ooh, boy. Like, I can't be taking it side, dude. Like, I also would have been dead right there, you know? Would have been dead. Bruh. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. We've got to make it out of this alive, bro. That is going to be that's easier said than done right now. Thought that hit me.
The final act begins now. Let's make this quick. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Ooh, come on. Ooh. 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 Ooh, yo, dude, we did it. Yeah, dude, that was ridiculous, wasn't it? That happened like what 3 times in a row? It was like in the ground, bro. Like, bro, what is going on here? Agent will gain blood freight blessing. Based on how HP they lose, agent will take less damage and deal more damage depending on the amount of HP they lose. When the active character lands a heavy attack with assist follow-up, EX triggers perfect dodge will trigger attack assist. First character press at this moment, the next character will perform a quick assist. So this won't switch to carry an active character and is considered an after shot when the character performs. That assist it provides 1 stack of primer add to the whole slot, but it can grant buffs based on the agent's specialty. Don't do the left one? Yeah, I realize that because I think it's going to take my HP away as well, right? I think it's going to like actually take my HP away. Because it's like, agent gains buff for buffs, so receiving buffs based on the amount of HP they lose. Agent takes 2.5 less damage. Yeah, and like we don't really want, we're not going to choose any buffs that enhance my stuff for my HP being lost. The user HP, yeah. Yeah, that one seemed a little sketch anyway in the first place. Even if it didn't, I just didn't like. I don't want something right now that activates from my HP being low because I don't want my HP to be low. So the first chance I get, I want my HP to. So I don't want anything in the first place that's going to be activating off of my HP being low. You feel me? In the darn first place. She dropped the heel, bro. Give me that. It's not. Oh my goodness! I pressed the E. No, are you kidding me, bro?
You're the prey.
Can we revive? I don't even know. Can you revive characters in this? If we get to like the middle area or something like that, can you revive characters? Or can we restart? If we restart, will it revive? Does it work like that? If we restart the battle? If we restart? Aha! Alright, cool. Very nice, very nice. We won't let that happen again, don't worry. We will not let that happen again.
The final act.
The final act.
I'll make it painless.
Sorry. I see your weakness.
Ooh. Woo-wee. Let's go. Agent gains extra dodge. You have anything HP. When losing HP, the agent's attack is increased. Recovering HP, it might just say that. Triggering purposes increase. So no. Agent gains extra dodge. Attack increases. Triggering perfect assist increases. Losing HP, attack is increased. Let's check that one. Oh man, dude, we are just living on that edge right now, dude. Oh, dude, this is a bro. This might be. Oh, dude, this is like a boss fight, isn't it? Well, this might be where we this might be where it all ends, y'all. This might be where. Let's see. Oh, we'll see how this works out. So we can't pull this one. We pretty much gotta be like flawless with it, dude, because all of our characters are one hit. Yeah, pretty much have to have a flawless victory.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Ooh. Ooh, boy.
You're the prey.
What the what's that? The hell? the frick was that, boy? No, dude. I was pressing E. I thought I could get that E off. I thought I could get the E off, baby, but I couldn't get it off, baby. I couldn't get it off. I don't like this guy's attacks. Yes, that's some funky attacks, boy. That's some funky attacks. Daily Assault supposed to reset? Yeah, we did Daily Assault. Well, we got 7 of 9. So I mean, we got all the stuff on it, all the polychromes. So I'm not overly worried about getting 9 on it.
Taste of the abyss. Let's make this quick.
I see it. I don't know when it's coming though. I saw the charge. I saw the charge, so I wasn't sure when it was coming. I was waiting for it, dude. I was waiting for it. I wasn't sure exactly what he was about to do, but I knew it was not going to be good.
Now, you're the prey.
Ooh, oh man. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Bro. Alexander's a hit on enemy with a 5th hit. Busy attack, when you use perfect assist or launch, chain attack, hull, squat against energy and decibels, and she lands a heavy attack. Hull increase damage, so we'll do that one. Yes, deals increase agent. When a skill hits an enemy, the agent recovers HP. We'll probably do that. Something that gives me HP. Increase the duration of auto trigger, active characters, energy regeneration. I mean, that one would be nice, but we'll do this one, dude. We need something that's going to give us HP back because we are in the struggle right now, bro. 10 stars definitely a win. 9 stars is a flat. So, my boy here, winner, bro. Yeah, dude. I mean, 7 of 9, perfectly fine with that, dude. Like, it's not really a huge deal. I can go in there and try to get 9 if you know, because when we did it before, I think did we use Alice? I can't remember who we used, but it was before we built Alice. So now Alice is an option, a more geared option. So I could roll back and do it, but there's no real point for me to do it. I have no urge to do it because, like I said, I have 7 of 9. You only need 6 to get all the polychrome, so it's not really a big deal in my book. When a heavy attack from assist follow-up hits an enemy, whole squad's efficiency. Ooh. Doing counter, missed area. Doing counter. Formerly, from my looking face in Astronaut 2, you bet. For real? I know that the Queen prefers simple and understated accessories, shiny and sparkly accessories. I knew my astronauts radar. Astronauts radar. Except for wrong correct answer. Obtain 100 gear coins. How was I struggling with astronauts? For some reason it looked weird to me. Like it was spelled weird for me. Top 10 globally. Nice, dude. Super nice. But so yeah, dude, she's a really nice character, dude. I very much have been enjoying her. Very much I've been enjoying her, dude. I'm glad that I ended up pulling her. Glad that I ended up pulling her because she's been a joy to play. So I've been having a lot of fun with it. A lot of fun with it. Chase reduction efficiency. There's an attack by monsters. Master corruption attack. Cumulative master reduces 20%. Sure. We'll do counter. I tend to lean towards the encounters just because it's like okay. Okay. It's just okay. So that's the other one that we didn't get. All right, where we at now? This is are we at the end? Oh, we have to do. It feels nice to see my HP where it's at. Oh my goodness, bro. Feels nice to see my HP where it's at right now because my HP has been struggling this whole time, boy. It has been struggling this whole freaking time. Oh, it's this guy. He moved. Okay. Don't get scared now.
The final act
Oh yeah, dude, we should be good, right?
I'll make it painless. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Here's a taste of it.
Let's make this quick.
For the time field name, I will never lose.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Don't be nervous.
Now, you're the prey.
Okay. This mob is doing a lot. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Bro. Kind of helps the whole moat go by faster, in my opinion. Sometimes you get a nice treat like the refugee thing. Yeah, the refugee thing, like I say, you know, I had never gotten it before. I got it for the first time the other day, which is kind of surprising. I was like, what is this? What is this thing, dude? They hook you up like crazy. I was like, holy smokes, dude. What a massive hookup. Oh, this is crazy, bro. It's a refugee camp, it's the truth.
It's time to settle this. Let's go. Come on, don't be nervous.
Yeah, don't be nervous.
The final act begins now. I'll make it painless.
Perfectly symmetrical. Your weakness has been exposed.
Feels like her HP just is not going anywhere though, bro.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Plenty steps to clear. Your luck's run out. Go!
Let's go. I guess because does she have a shield on right now? Is that what's going on?
Here's a taste of the abyss.
I don't remember what like the buffs were that the mobs that I gave the mobs for this.
Now, you're the prey.
Here to dance. Don't get scared, no.
Let's say start with a shield. Okay, gotcha.
For the time field name.
Alright, well I think their shield is gone now. Yeah, their shield is gone now, so.
Not going to do it anymore.
Come on.
The final act begins now.
It's time to settle this.
I feel like well, that HP is not going down quick enough, though, if you ask me. Oh boy.
Here's a taste
Oh
of the
boy.
abyss.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
The pressure's on.
Alright.
I am no longer weak. My sword shall pivot.
Alright.
Now, you're the prey.
For the time field name.
No, we're not gonna kill it.
Your weakness has been
We're not going to get there, mate. We're not going to get there. We're not going to get that. It's done. It's done. Sentinel lost. Try hitting the defensive assist when he spams them to get an impair. It gives you 5 days for more stun windows. Replay.
For the time field name, I will never lose. Don't get scared, no. Fire!
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Okay.
Let's make this quick. Now,
Okay.
you're the prey.
Pause it. So have it. Alright, dude. Have a good rest of your night.
The most symmetrical swordplay.
The most symmetrical Forzy. Cool flavor.
It's time to
Alright.
perfectly symmetrical.
Alright.
Don't be nervous.
The final act begins now. I'll make it painless.
I was waiting for the little, this, you know, this, the thing. Let me know that attack was coming. But it never came. Oh, there he goes right there.
I will never lose.
Bro.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
See, he only has a handful of things that you can actually trigger, like a defensive assist on, huh? Because you can't just trigger a defensive assist on all those things. Only a handful of things that you can. Only a handful of things that you can trigger it on. That you can trigger the old trick. Trigger the old trigger the trick.
Don't get scared, no. For the time field name, I will never lose. You're riddled with flaws.
Alright.
The final act begins now. Let's make this quick.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Plenty stretch to score.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
It's time to
Alright. Alright.
Come on! Don't be nervous! For the time field name, I will never lose!
Yeah, I'm not too sure how well this one is going to go.
Don't get scared, no!
Now,
Ooh.
you're the prey.
Behold, the most
I don't know if I should have waited for that or not. Oh, this is good. Okay.
The pressure's on.
Eyes wide open. I'm no longer weak. It's time to
The final act begins now. I'll make it painless. Here's a taste of the abyss.
For the time field name, I will never lose.
Well, pretty much need like another freaking
Let's make this quick.
I would need another freaking down pretty much in order to clear this, which we're not gonna get.
Now, you're the prey.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Your weakness has been exposed. Let's go.
Yeah, we're not gonna get it. We aren't gonna get it regardless. I'm not sure if we can clear this. I'm not sure if we can freaking clear this, y'all. Is there any? I mean, y'all seen anything that's like that I can do different? That I can. Is there a way to get the stuns quicker or whatever? Whatever it's called.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
Here's a taste of the abyss. I'll make it painless.
Don't get scared now.
Wait, don't get scared now.
Now, you're the prey.
It's time to settle this. No time to do it.
Okay.
The final act begins now. Let's
For the time field name.
Okay.
Never lose. Has been exposed.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Come on! Don't be nervous!
No escape.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
So we're already at 152 here.
Sorry for stealing your slipper.
He's gonna start doing the moving stuff.
Now, you're the prey.
Bruh. Now he's just moving, bruh. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what's going on, boy. He's just moving at this point. So I need to. Oh, I just. So I need the things I need. You know, multiple of those. You know.
The final act
I need multiple of those stuns. You know, because that's where the damage is coming from.
For the time field name, I will never lose. Not going to deal with you individually. Apologies. Don't get scared, no! Fire! Striking instinct. Here it is. Clear your mind. Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay.
Like we would need like another down like right here in order for us to do it. I think we need at least 2 downs to happen. So I'm not really too sure what's the best way that I would have to go about this for better like rotational values here to have that happen. I mean, we're like kind of there. Maybe we can clean this up a little bit. And, I don't know. It's very hard to say. We can try there. Maybe we can clean it up. I'm gonna try to rotate a bit quicker through these, through my characters here. Let's try to keep this onslaught as like efficient as possible.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Don't get scared, no! Fire!
Here's a taste of the abyss. No escape. Now, you're the prey.
You are indeed. But whenever I have these ults active, I definitely want to move on them.
Has been exposed. It's time to settle this. Adjust the breathing. Construct the score. You're lucky to run out.
Alright.
The final act begins now.
For the time field name, I will never lose. Yeah, over the flaws.
That was probably a little unfortunate because I think we kind of.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Focus on the target. Sorry for stealing your spotlight. Exposed now.
All right.
How do you like me now? Now,
All right.
It's time to settle this. Not going to deal with the individual. Come on, don't be nervous.
Thing is, like, we got that, but we didn't take too much of his HP down. I feel like, regardless, got a bit earlier, but.
the final act begins now.
Your luck's run out. For the time field name, I will never
Definitely not gonna get this one. This one was even. I think this one was a bit worse than the other one, huh?
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I'll make it pain.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Perfectly symmetrical. Don't get scared, no! Fire!
I don't know if we clear this. This will be the last time we try. Because I don't think we can. Unless I'm just doing something wrong. I don't play ZZZ out here a whole lot, so there are a lot of mechanics I don't maybe fully understand, you know?
Adjust your breathing. Blink your stretch.
So it would appear though that getting those defensive assists maybe did work a bit better. Appears that we got the HP probably a bit low when we were figured out we were getting this.
The final act begins now. I'll make it painless.
Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Your weakness has been exposed. Bloodstains. Don't get scared, no! Fire!
I was trying to get freaking defensive assist right there.
Here's a taste
But
of
homie
the
was not cooperating with me. What's cool? Not cooperating with me, boy.
Come on! Don't be nervous!
Now, you're the prey. Let's make this quick.
For the time field name, I will never lose!
Okay. Trying to make sure I think I definitely gotta get these defensive assists. I think that does help a lot, huh? Also helps when I can actually see the freaking mob and what's going on. Alright, hello?
The final act begins now.
I wonder what the hell's going on right now, bro. Literally no idea what's even going on right now.
Here's a taste of the
Alright, holy smokes. Yeah, it's those defensive assists, huh? That is, it's like I said, that really is the way you gotta play that, huh? Kind of farm those defensive assists whenever you can. So it definitely does.
Now, you're the prey.
It's time to settle this. Yeah, riddled with flaws.
Well, that's not, bruh. That's not a, that wasn't an attack that I could counter. Or that I could, assist with.
Come on, don't be nervous.
I'll make it painful. The final act begins now.
For the time field name, I will never lose. Score. Let's go. Your luck's run out. Go, come on.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
We can try it one more time. One more time with a heavy focus on the defensive assist. And if this one doesn't work, then it just is what it is. It is what it is, dude.
Don't get scared now. Fire!
Okay.
No escape. Now,
Fuck, I should almost restart that. Also, does the miasma make my defense like lower and stuff, or the defense and attack lower when I'm affected by that miasma? So I don't really understand how the miasma works either. In fact, I'll just say, let me ask Grok. No, it doesn't. Severed introduce hazardous mechanics that affect team. So 6 damage. So a dot on the HP. Okay. Dodge counters, defensive assists, and ultimates, which are more effective at breaking miasma shields. Let's see. I see. So that's why there's that mention of the defensive system. That's why there's that mention. So heavily of that. So I'm fighting that miasma shield, huh? But ultimates as well, so.
Now, you're the prey. Quick. Here's a taste of the abyss.
It's time to settle this.
Alright. Alright.
Adjust your breathing. For the time field name, I will never lose.
The final act begins now.
Behold, the most
Okay.
symmetrical swordplay. Don't freak out now. Stay on the attack.
Ready or not, here now, you're the prey.
It's time to settle this. Don't get scared now. Fire! Has been exposed.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work regardless. I don't think it's gonna work regardless. Definitely need a different stack of buffs probably.
For the time field name, I will never lose. Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
The final act begins now. Let's make this quick.
Come on, don't be nervous. Behold, the most symmetrical swordplay. Not going to deal with you individually. Ready to dance.
Now, you're the prey. No escape.
It's time to settle this. Don't get scared now.
Don't get scared now.
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen, y'all. That's just not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen. We did not get, I guess, favorable buffs there that we need to have, so that's just not gonna happen. No reason to keep poking at that. That was a dead horse that we were poking at. That was not gonna happen, bruv. Was not going to freaking happen. All right, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up there. That was kind of hefty. That was kind of hefty right there. We're gonna wrap it up there. So we'll be on next week, of course. We'll be dropping videos, of course, throughout the weekend, as we always do. But we'll be on next week. I'm sure, like, dude, we're coming up probably pretty soon. Well, I mean, like I said before, it's probably in October that we have the Blue Protocol release. Of course, the beta's going on, but I was not invited into the beta. However, that's not going to stop me from covering it, of course. So you'll still expect to see some Blue Protocol videos on Star Resonance there. And, of course, we'll be keeping you all up to date with that. But be sure to like and subscribe and follow all the channels and stuff like that. Everything's at Spicy. So that's Twitch, that's YouTube, that's X, TikTok, I guess, even though I don't really use it. But those are all at Spicy. So be sure to follow those. Drop some support, some subscribe, whatever. And it's greatly appreciated. But we'll be on, like I said, next week. So probably Monday. We'll see what we get into. Not exactly too sure what we'll do, but we'll do something, of course. But as I always say, if there's someone you care about, let them know we're here today. We're not promised tomorrow. Always remember that. Do something you enjoy doing. Whether that's, you know, diving into a pool full of, like, Cheetos or something like that. You know, if you're, like, really hungry, I'm hungry right now. Or whether that's watching my stream, which hopefully you enjoy doing. So please keep continuing to come back. You know, we'll see y'all in the next one, y'all. You have a lovely weekend. And like I said, be sure to check out the YouTube. We'll be dropping videos as we always do. Holla. Deuces.